I'm feeling better.
If you've just joined us on Real Health, thanks for tuning in. We're talking about hair care. We actually have had a little bit of a heated argument or debate or discussion because this is the thing, it's a controversial topic. When I started earlier on saying that it's our crowning glory, I can see why it is so heated actually. Differing views, and we were touching on natural remedies. And I know that you guys tend to err on the side of professional products that you can get from a salon where you can, chat to your professional. But the truth is, the world is moving towards more natural products. And I know you might not agree in using it. Give us your views on why you disagree with just using natural remedies or something from your kitchen cupboard on your hair.
Professional guys have taken all those natural remedies and specifically worked it into workable solutions. I'm talking about a lipid molecule of olive oil.
That can be absorbed.
That can be absorbed once it's hydrolyzed through a very specific process. Only then will an olive oil molecule be good for your hair, because only then will your hair be able to absorb it.
What about preservatives though? Because I hear you saying Mother Nature created all of these amazing things for us and we perhaps couldn't use it as effectively. Now we're adding preservatives and other things. Isn't that what's causing damage? So is that where the professional world is moving towards?
There we go.
Yeah, because I think, sorry, just to elaborate on what Stoffel was saying and what you're saying now is they derive those ingredients. So we get them from the furthest, our products have got specific plant extracts and specific oils and things that are derived from the most remote places in the world and are put into our products so that we don't have to go and put avocado oil on our hair or olive oil on our hair and things that aren't really going to penetrate the hair follicle and actually give it the strength and the condition that it needs. Because just remember, as we put food into our bodies and that affects our skin and our hair, also what you put into your hair, needs to penetrate to actually strengthen the hair, give it the moisture, the protein, keratins that it needs. And that's a big thing about why we're against just using whatever.
Because I know, like too much baking soda, because baking soda is often an ingredient in natural shampoos. Too much baking soda can dry the scalp out.
Too much sulfates, sulfur, silicone, glycerine, alcohol as well. So regarding preservatives, we would rather go with milder products. If anything, your baby shampoos doesn't have any of these harsh chemicals in it. But regarding...
May I please just interrupt you? Specifically speaking about baby products, most of them are very dangerous.
Sure, but
because of the pH.
But if you look at that,
in order not to burn a baby's eyes, a lot of those products are created with quite an alkaline pH, which is detrimental for your skin and for your hair.
But if you're
that's where baby's cradle cap comes from quite frequently because of baby shampoos.
Another spanner has been thrown into the works. Dean,
sorry, I needed to just make
sure,
absolutely. We don't forget that.
If you're looking at hair loss, it doesn't have ingredients like glycerine or silicone,
it's not a cleansing agent.
Which can clog or block the follicles.
So you're saying baby shampoo might be bad for babies, but might be a better option for an adult suffering with or challenged with a certain condition.
Absolutely correct. If you're looking at hair loss or breaking off the hair, number one, try not to cause more damage.
Yes.
So things like sulfates, sulfur, alcohol can cause more damage. So
depending on the concentration.
Absolutely.
Because I just want to throw that in there because certain sulfates are
everywhere. I hear you.
Certain sulfates are necessary for that cleansing to happen, for the hair to be properly cleaned. Other products don't have sulfates. It just depends. There's varying views even within the professional world about sulfates and non-sulfates, and a lot of it, to be funny, is not to be funny, is also gone into marketing and clever marketing and going that way as well, because not necessarily do sulfates or a low amount of sulfates are going to be damaging to the hair.
There is one natural remedy that makes sense.
Okay.
Because the reason why conditioner is specifically separate to shampoo is because of its acidic pH, in order to help close the cuticles of the hair and to try and restore the skin's natural pH, acidic pH, which we call the acid mantle. The reason why apple cider vinegar mixed with water can be a not detrimental thing is just because of its pure acidity.
Okay.
So rinsing your hair, apart from the fact that it might not smell so nice, but trust me, I've tried it. All that will do is it will just restore the acidic pH of the hair, closing the cuticles and making it shiny.
That's extremely important. Yes.
So therein lies no harm.
So there's a thumbs up from Stoffel
There's a thumbs up for apple cider vinegar mixed with water.
Okay. Please don't pour the whole bottle of apple cider vinegar on your hair. We also visited Arian Bezuidenhout, our very own show stylist at Nikki's Hair Boutique in Bluebird, to chat about his thoughts on natural hair care.
I think that people have an innate fascination with hair for a multitude of reasons. The first reason is that there is a vanity aspect to it. Number two, I think it's also the fashion item, if you want to call it that you wear every single day of your life that tells the world the most about who you are. And then thirdly, I think because we all have hair, well, some of us less than others, but we all have hair, because we're wearing it every single day is going to be the thing that attracts people to you most, because your clothing you can change every day and it can tell you something different about who you are. But hair, it's a slightly more long-term cosmetic approach to the way you express yourself. There's this old wives' tale of putting coconut oil on your hair, for example. And the reality of the truth is that even though many brands are suspending their essential oils and that, in coconut oil, it's coconut oil extract, you know. So applying something that's not refined, that doesn't have a technology behind it to actually be truly beneficial, not only are you wasting your money, but you create havoc for yourself in future when you want to try and create colors on hair, because you get build-up on hair strands where you get patchiness and stuff like that. Some of the things that are really close to my heart, which after 22 years of being a stylist, is using the correct water temperature, because hot water dehydrates the hair. Not shampooing the scalp vigorously, because you can actually break off the noodle hairs that are growing out of your scalp because they're so fine. Towel drying your hair before you put conditioner on, because if your hair is too saturated with water, your conditioner can't do anything. How to comb out your hair correctly, how to blow dry your hair correctly, where you don't apply the nozzle of the hairdryer directly onto the hair, because you can tear the cuticles, creating split ends. Using the correct kind of heat protection. Because time is money, a lot of people forget to inform clients on the best possible procedure. So that's I'd like to tackle today, so that people can get a deeper understanding of what they're doing wrong on their own hair that makes it more difficult for the longevity and a professional stylist to look after their hair. I'm going to be using Nicole's particular hair consultation as an example of the correct technique, the methods that one needs to consider when you are looking after your own hair at home. So we can see that in this situation over here, that Nicole tends to have a slightly oily root, and then because she's got color and highlighted hair, it means that the hair fiber is slightly dehydrated. So in Nicole's situation, and actually all hair situations, the shampoo has enough active ingredients in it to actually do the work, even if you have to shampoo your hair with cold water. So the correct method in this situation is use cool water, because hot water is going to activate the oils on the scalp, which will increase the oils on her hair strand, and it will dehydrate this hair fiber. So you're going to use a little blob of shampoo. Activate the active ingredients into your hand, and you can see it becomes a white cream. When you apply your product at home, you're not going to apply it to the ends of your hair. You're going to take your scalp, your hands, and apply it to the scalp, and with gentle motions, you're going to distribute your shampoo through your hair. You rinse, and then you repeat the process. And at the end, when you see the foam on your shampoo, you use the foam through the ends of your hair, to cleanse that hair. After you've shampooed, you're then going to towel dry your hair. So what you want to do is you want to just gently squeeze that excess moisture off. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your conditioner, put a 50-cent piece of conditioner into your hair, into your hand, activate it, and then this time you start from the bottom because this is where it needs all the healing that a conditioner brings. Unless it's a conditioner that's specifically designed for scalp. And you're going to work it through, work it through, work it through, and each manufacturer will have a different time frame. Some will say 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on what they say. Leave it in that full time and then rinse it thoroughly. Once you've rinsed your conditioner and you've towel dried again, squeezing, 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 you want to use a product that is a leave-in treatment, heat protector, SPF factor, all of that. Start on your ends, work it through so that you can distribute it evenly. This particular product is going to protect your color, it's going to soften your hair, it's going to strengthen your hair, and it's going to add shine. So by following the simple guidelines that we've just demonstrated and spoken about, you can manage your own hair and get beautiful, healthy, glossy hair at home.
Well, don't go away, because when we come back, the rest of the guys, Dean and Kevin, will share their personal tips on how you can look after your hair. Stay with us.
I'm feeling better.